Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Hippo Tech. Today I'm going to be going over a very rumored iDevice right now, and that is obviously the iPad 2. So I'm just going to go over rumors I found on the internet and what I think is going to be on the iPad and what I think are rumors are complete bogus, I guess you could say. So I'm just going to get on to the video. Three things Apple for sure will add or upgrade rather onto the iPad. Well, it will have a longer battery life, it will be a slimmer device, and it will also be faster because that's just standard upgrade stuff. You can't really upgrade a product without upgrading, or rather, an electronic product without upgrading the battery, making it smaller and making it faster. That's just standard upgrade stuff, as I said before. On to the more rumors things. First thing, probably most rumored, is cameras on it. It's going to have a front-facing camera, back-facing camera, or both. I think that Apple's only going to add the front-facing camera because, let's face it, back-facing camera would be the most awkward thing to take pictures of ever. You're holding up basically a sheet of paper to take a picture. 9 inches, about 2 pounds. It's just going to be awkward to take pictures with. So front-facing for FaceTime when you're just having the iPad on your lap, it's just natural to look down. It will be fine and very, very cool. Another rumor is that Apple's going to make two sizes of the iPad this time around, a 7-inch size and a 9-inch size. I think that they're only going to stick with the 9-inch size because I believe a while back that Steve Jobs actually said that 7-inch won't be good for both developers and regular people, won't be as helpful or useful as the 9-inch. So sticking with the 9-inch for now would probably be your best bet. There have been case prototypes leaked with an extra space on the side, and this is for an additional speaker. There have been prototypes of the actual iPad with this. That's definitely a possibility. I think Apple would improve their sound if they could, especially on a device as large as the iPad. So additional speakers would be a very nice addition to the iPad, and it's going to be great if they add it. Another very tossed around, I guess you could say, is a USB hub, and there's also a micro USB hub on the iPad. So the USB hub 2.0, USB 2.0 hub, I'd say no because it would make the device too thick, and obviously since you want to make it slimmer than it was before, you're not going to add something that will make it more bulky. As for micro USB, this isn't more for America, this is more for outside the States, like in Europe and such. Because there was a problem charging it, I believe, different voltage, so micro USB would somehow make that easier. It's unlikely in the United States for this to be released. However, in Europe and Asia and all those other places, this is definitely a possibility, but I still think it's quite unlikely that Apple's going to add that on to the iPad. An SD card slot. Honestly, if Apple can make the extra $30 off of the camera connection kit, they will do that instead of adding a SD card slot onto the iPad to make it all convenient. It's just a thing of business that if you can sell something and make an extra $20 off it, you'll use it instead of adding it onto your device. The iPhone-like look, as in many prototype pictures, is definitely a possibility. However, I don't think the glass would be the smartest choice for the iPad because it will be scratched up 2 seconds after you take that plastic wrap off. There's definitely a possibility for the flat back and rounded off, or the tapered edges, but glass probably wouldn't be Apple's best bet on that. This has been tossed around a lot in the past few days. There have been leaked photos of the regular iPad screen resolution, so that would mean no Retina display on the iPad 2. This can go many different ways. Either A, it doesn't have the Retina display, B, it's just a fake out, or C, you can have the choice in between Retina display and regular resolution. You don't know what it is, it's always Apple, everything always comes up at the last minute, so we will not be sure whether there is a Retina display or not until it is announced. Another one that's been tossed around a bit, I can say, is that there's going to be 2 dock connectors on the iPad 2. One in landscape mode and one in portrait. So when you dock your keyboard, you can dock it in landscape mode to make it better aesthetically because people aren't used to computer monitors that are in portrait mode. I don't think that Apple will add this on, mainly because it's not as aesthetically pleasing. Instead, Apple would make the iPad Bluetooth enabled, and so you can just type from any Apple wireless keyboard, just from the settings you would set it up or something, and you can just type in landscape mode or whatever you want to do. This one was kind of unusual, that iPad will have external memory capabilities. So basically what you would do, it's kind of like an external hard drive for the iPad. And you would have, like, I guess 32 gigabytes of flash memory outside and maybe 16 gigabytes of flash memory inside the iPad. So when you like dock it, you'll have 48 gigabytes. I don't think Apple will do this because basically if you want to add on to your space on your iPad, you have to take it to the Apple store or somewhere and have them add on to it. So that's a couple $100 probably. So if Apple could make that couple $100, they wouldn't add external memory capabilities onto the iPad. So I would say this is very unlikely. The last one that I found, which is very unusual but very, very interesting at the same time, is that Apple's going to take away the home button due to new iOS 4.3 hand gestures or multi-touch gestures, whatever. I honestly think this will not happen, at least for a while, because the home button is signature to iOS devices. And if they did take it off, they'd probably take it off the iPhone first because that was the original iOS device. So after Apple takes it off the iPhone, I believe the iPod Touch and the iPad will follow. But it won't happen for another year or so. Because you all know, one button is enough for Steve Jobs. So thanks for watching this episode of Hippo Tech. For more tech news videos just like this one, please subscribe. Make sure to comment and rate below. So thanks for watching, tune in next time, and bye.